Okay. So the thing is, la cosa es, gusto Trump. I like Trump. Pero no quiero hablar eso. Quiero entrevistar a otras. Pero let's see. Oh man, that's a little dark, huh? That's a little dark, huh, bud?
Yeah, that's him.
That was really a Simpsons thing?
That's where he belongs.
You think so?
I think so.
I guarantee you Biden will be there before him.
Well, Biden's older.
2 years. He'll die way more than 2 years.
2 years before Trump.
Hey, you guys will say anything to like not love that guy. Anything. He'll die way more than 2 years before Biden. So your math isn't adding up, pal.
What do you think?
Say that again.
I think you got the wrong guy on that picture.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Our country was going off a cliff, was it not? Let's be honest.
No, I was heading the right direction in my opinion.
The right direction.
Yeah. But that's a matter of opinion. You're
It
entitled
is.
to your opinion.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But when
And
you
he's
start...
entitled to his. He's just not entitled.
That's very American of you. I didn't expect you to say that, I'll be honest. But, well, a lot of...
I'm a liberal.
Well, y'all have gotten a little unreasonable lately. You don't think so? My body, my choice, except for when it's a vaccine shoved down our throats. Ah. That's a good desert
Are you a
outfit.
veteran?
You nailed it. Yeah.
Are you a vet?
No, ma'am. I'm just polite. From the South. What do you
I
think?
like Southern.
Me too. We're all right, but I love Cali people.
North Carolina.
I love Cali people too, to be quite honest with you. I love the vibe out here. It's the best state.
Yeah.
It's the best state. Let's be honest. It's got a little bit of everything.
Right.
Yes,
So we just want to protect our parks
I love it.
and, Social Security. I'm old.
I don't-
Medicaid.
But what do you think about them finding a bunch of people that weren't even alive getting paid? That's gonna help you out.
Don't
really
think that was real.
I think
You don't think that was real?
I think it's a little bit bullshit and a little bit exaggeration. Maybe a few, maybe, but there's no evidence.
What do you mean?
No evidence.
It's numbers on a computer evidence.
Oh, that doesn't make him right.
Well, do you trust our Joes? Do you trust the billionaires?
Do you trust the COVID death numbers? People died on motorcycles. They said that was COVID. Look at that smile. She knows better. You won't say anything. You won't say anything to defend the other side. I like that.
Did anybody die from COVID?
Hell yeah. Well, we're talking about numbers and honest numbers. And when somebody dies on a motorcycle, it probably wasn't COVID related. Maybe they were coughing their ass off and then hit the wall. I'll give them that. That might be COVID related, but thank you for chatting with me, ma'am. I love your smile and vibe, by the way. Good day, sir. You just did the Hitler thing. You just did the Hitler thing. I got it on here. You can't say that about Musk anymore. Damn, he just lost that one. I got you on that one, buddy. Do you think he was doing the Hitler thing? Do you think Elon Musk was doing the Hitler thing, or he's just slightly autistic and went for it?
I don't care what he was doing. He can do whatever he wants.
Kind of can, right? Let's be honest.
He kind of can. No, not because of his money. Because he's an American citizen, even though he wasn't born here.
God damn, I love that about
He
you.
can do whatever he wants. Pay any attention to him because he's talking gibberish.
You know, I like you guys, I gotta say. Thank you for your time. Yes, sir. And I fully agree with your right to have your opinion as well, 100%. Yes, sir.
Yeah!
Out here, let's keep it moving. TEI. Health Humane. Interesting signs, fellas. You guys put some thought into these. I got to give you some credit for that. It's not just a whatever regular horse shit. Tell me about it. What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
So, a little confused. Are you saying they found the fraud and abuse that the other guys were doing?
No, they are the fraud and abuse.
Oh, the new guys, the brand new guys are the fraud and abuse.
Yep.
The brand new guys in the system, not the fucking generations of bags of shit we have in there. Not them. Not the people getting rich off the insider trading. Not them. Those guys. The guy who made his money on real estate, possibly not a nice guy, and the guy who made his money building shit so people can use are the fraud and abuse people.
Yep.
You mean the guy who paid more taxes than anybody ever in world history, this guy. And the guy that got fucked out of an election, this guy.
Contract, the guy that spent $250
Yeah, but the other people got more. The other people got more government contracts, and they fucking dropped the ball and left people in space.
Well, I'm not.
Well, he says. They found it. I love it. No, I'm not.
Just ignore them. They're kind of energy vampires.
Hey, this one is interesting. I'll give you this one. I was just talking with a business owner, and so I'll give you this. Roid rage. Fucking. No, but listen, what I was saying was this.
Something that actually won't affect you.
No, I agree with this. No, listen.
Because it affects you.
Well, this affects us. This affects us too. What I was saying was this.
Racism affects people that don't look like you. I wouldn't blame you for not knowing because you're not.
Hablas español.
Marginalized.
Buenas.
Why are you assuming that I do? Don't we speak English? It's a national language, right?
Estoy no gringo regular, amiga. Hablo mucho en español y tengo mucho gentes en Ecuador, mi amor.
Colonizer's language.
The colonizer's language? Well, what did you speak before? ¿Qué fue el nombre antes? It was like a Mayan thing, right? That's pretty badass, to be honest with you. Pretty badass. So, Department of Health, and you think so we don't need help getting healthy?
Not from this asshole.
Well, why? From anybody?
No, we definitely need help getting healthy. But
Yeah. Anybody who helps us to get healthy, in my book, is a decent guy.
He's helping us to get unhealthy.
Why? How?
Because he has
Oh yeah, the new guy. Oh yeah, it's the new guy again, helping us to get healthy. Do you mean all those fucking balloons? Do you mean balloons walking around just got like that yesterday? 3 months ago? Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Change your mind because
Well, it's not changing my mind. Let's have a reasonable conversation here. How is this guy the problem?
this guy is a problem because he's not a doctor. He
What did
he's
Can I ask you one question? Now,
he's an idiot.
well, no, he's not an anti-vaxxer. You're saying that, but because they just tried to make us, take a vaccine. They tried to force everybody to take a vaccine. All of a sudden, you're anti-vax.
In the MMR vaccine, he's going around telling lies.
Listen. Let's just start with we are very unhealthy right now, correct?
I will not disagree with that. And the simplest way would be get rid of the sodas.
And then can we go with this? The COVID vaccine was kind of shoved down everybody's throat, and it didn't even work. And it didn't even work.
Yes, it did. My mother died of COVID, so don't say a fucking word about COVID.
Don't get combative with me and tell me what to say first of all.
Don't say a word about COVID.
My dad almost died of COVID.
My mother died of COVID.
Okay, so where was it made, COVID?
COVID was a natural.
No, it was made in the lab. Now everybody knows it's made in the lab. Can we agree? Can we agree on that it's made in the lab?
Don't engage with
It's not made in the lab?
It's like talking to a
Oh, the brand new guy is the problem with COVID. The guy is the problem with COVID, not Fauci, the guy who's been there for 40 years supposedly trying to take care of us, who created the thing. And this guy's a vaccine denier. No king. I'll give you that one.
That's what a Nazi wants to say.
What a Nazi looks like. I'm what a Nazi looks like. These motherfuckers. Too rich. Tan rico. Que rico. Boo! They are insane. Insane. Hello. Interesting signs. Can we skip to the Nuremberg trials? I'm confused about this one. Can we skip to the Nuremberg trial? That's war crimes for the Nazis?
Yep.
Can we skip to the... So how many people have been killed by this regime just like that? Children? Who?
Children that have not received medical care because their funding has taken down.
When? Where?
Google it.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Nuremberg trial. So, crimes against humanity, killing millions of people is what we're talking about here. Ugh. My Bill of Rights. I like this one. Yes. Right to free speech. Right to bear arms. The right to not take a vaccine if you don't want it, right?
There is no
I'm
Second
sorry?
Amendment without the First Amendment.
Due process for criminals that are in here illegal. Well, for everybody from here.
Everybody, not just white people. Everybody.
Due process. I like due process.
Everyone.
In my past life, I was not an upstanding citizen, right? I believe in that. I believe everybody should be treated fairly and with dignity. And of course, you don't. I have friends here from Ecuador. Everybody's calling me this and that, but they say in Ecuador, y amor mucho, mucho, so mucho, hasta pronto. But what about the First Amendment and the right to bear arms and stuff like that?
Donald Trump imprisoned the man without due process for protesting. How's
For
that
protest. Who? When?
Muhammad Khalil was imprisoned by the Trump administration.
I'll look that up.
Due process because he protested wrong.
Protested wrong. What does that mean?
He protested on the behalf of the Palestinians, and he was imprisoned.
Oh, well, that's just protesting.
Yeah.
It's not protesting wrong.
He was arrested.
You guys aren't protesting wrong. You're protesting exactly how you're supposed to, I guess. How you feel, and you put it on your little sign, and you go to work. And I love it. That's a little much. There's a few dark signs over there, but I get it. You're passionate about it. But so one person. Okay, so one person. And that? Let's just say that happened. And that?
Do you know what ICE is saying right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to ask you.
For
'Cause
sending people off to a torture camp in El Salvador?
uh,
Excuses for that right
it's
now?
a prison.
We were just following rules.
You're being woman-splained. What's her sign say? I think I got it. So listen, I don't agree with just putting people in prison that don't deserve to be there. The fact is I have many friends in Ecuador. I go there. I go to Ecuador often. I mean, and it's a tough life there. And those people come over here and they try hard to work hard. You know what I'm saying? But there's also organized crime and criminals that come over here as well, right? And a lot of people are let in here just kind of super randomly. So maybe we should do something about that, no? And you can't win them all.
You know Joe Biden has deported more people than Donald Trump.
They say that, but I saw something that said it's just because from the border. It's just from the border they sent people away. But still, they let more people in than anybody ever. You can't just say this and then that's not okay. Because they let so many people in that the actual number of the people they let out is kind of, it's really not. So you don't think we should take criminals away? So you don't think we should take criminals away? I think we're on the same page, to be honest with you. It's just a different ideology version. So what's happened so bad to like why would you put him through war crime?
To El Salvador
Okay.
without due process. That is a foreign prison.
It's not exactly Hitler though, is it, sir?
It's exactly what Hitler did.
Killing everybody? 6 million fucking Jews? It's the same? Come on, bud.
In his first 100
These people are criminals. Most of them. So what?
They still have due process. So they still have
They're criminals, most of them. Let's be honest.
How do you know that?
What do you mean, how do I know? Because they commit crimes.
How do you know?
They commit crimes.
Do you know that?
Did they go to
Do you have documentation?
Oh, shut up. Do you have Do any of you have documentation about any of these signs?
Are they criminals?
Do you have that? Do you have the documentation for that, sir? Stop it. Stop it. You don't even have a receipt for what you bought for lunch this morning.
You're saying that these people are criminals without proof. It is up to you to determine with proof.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. But then I said, we're sending away criminals, and you said, who cares?
They're not criminals, so they have not been
They're criminals, sir. There's a lot of criminals that came in. Are you kidding me? Come on, you can't be naive like that. It's irrational to think that a bunch of people from South... Bitch, I can yell too! Don't fucking get in my face with that bullshit and think I can't fucking yell too! Mashing your energy. Run it.
Do me a favor, do not pay attention to the man in the shirt without the shirt. Instigate.
I'm not. I'm here to talk to people about their crazy ass signs.
Anyway, this is a lovely protest. This is a little...
Are you trying to dismiss me, little fat girl in a fucking tutu? Look at this chick.
Do not pay attention to the man.
Not look. Nice day, sir. Really.
Anyway,
What, you gonna follow me? Are you follow me around and harass me? Try it. Try it. Oof. Try it. We do this. Tampa, David Gillespie Universal. Yeah, we do this shit. Woo! Buddy's here. Yes, for sure. Where are the Trumpers at? We need to get some Trumpers out here. Yeah. Come on. Woo! Please ignore the man without his shirt. I'm not doing it in a mean, loud way. She got in my face, screaming in my face.
How dare she?
Okay, tell me about Miss Claiborne, please. And I'm not mean, by the way. I'm nice. I just cannot, they cannot back up the ridiculous sign for 2 questions. So please tell me about Miss Claiborne.
Well, she's running for Congress for the 23rd district.
Okay.
Which Obernolte, he's the incumbent right now. So she's veteran friendly. I'm a veteran. So she's for veteran rights. She's also for, you know,
as a reminder, please.
The Constitution, human rights. Yeah, human rights, and expanding veterans care. And, you know.
She's gonna interrupt me while I'm giving your friend. Nice. I love it. Miss Claiborne. Okay, I'll ask my people around here about her, to be honest with you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
There it is. Look, I mean, and this is
you to take a look.
and this is not a negative thing, but I am not negative. When I go back and forth with people, I'm just like, come on, and then they get kind of feisty. And she's yelling in my face, and I'm not supposed to get loud. Come on.
We don't want people that don't taters back.
I love it out here. Put on a shirt. So he put on a shirt. I like having no shirt on. I'm not trying to be cool. It feels great. What am I gonna do? I love it. I swear I do this at the home. I wear no shoes and no shirt if I can. I wouldn't have no shoes on if I couldn't. So I'm from Florida, man. You know, we're a little different. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry I didn't hear you. I love, so I moved out here about 8 years ago, and it changed my Florida, Tampa, Florida, sir. David, nice to meet y'all. And it changed my life out here. It's so peaceful, and the people are so cool, to be honest with you. I've never met cooler people, to be quite honest with you, than the desert people. They're so chill. Everybody's just live and let live until it comes to this crazy shit, right? But let's be honest, the left has went a little fucking left lately, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're in the deep end. Well, no, sir, see, this is when they start saying that I get loud, but there was unchecked power for quite some time, and things got really weird. No, listen, do you like the fact that they mandated the vaccine, sir? Tried to make me take it? So my body, my choice doesn't apply to me. Then what the fuck?
They're not making it mandatory.
They did try to make it mandatory.
That was to continue service.
Well, sir, when I can't go into a restaurant, I can't live my life without it.
We care about a single man. We care about a
It's not good to mandate anything on people and to make them feel like a sub citizen and tell them that they're crazy and that they should be. So let me ask you guys this. What's the deal with that fella?
They deported him. He's an American citizen.
Oh, is that the Maryland father?
Yeah.
With the gang tattoos? Did you
No, he doesn't have.
did you see the video of him getting booked with all those people coming out of the car?
That doesn't mean he's a gang member.
Everyone is.
How about his wife? He beat his wife a few times, they say.
No, he
It's about due process.
Well, he beat his wife a few times.
He's still dumb.
So it's okay. This is the guy we want here. I'm not saying we don't want him here. I don't have an opinion on this fella. Maybe they sent him away wrongly, maybe they didn't. But I mean, the more they dig into it, he doesn't seem like such a great guy. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Matter if he's not a good guy. He's here illegal. Well, he had a take him out order.
Process. Everybody is.
No, he went to court many times, sir.
You gotta read the story, brother.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up again and get a little more specific about it.
Look it up on Fox News. Look it up. Maybe he does.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a piece
But
of shit.
let's put him out the right way.
Many times.
No.
Yeah, and also for like wife abuse and stuff. So.
He needs to go to court
David.
for these situations. You know what?
Nice to meet you, lovely.
When you do not stand up for one person.
Listen. I've been to jail. In my past life, I've been to jail many times. I was a mess.
You should be out of this country.
I was a mess. I was a mess. See, when it's talking about me, there's zero compassion because I'm like on the other side. I'm compassionate for this guy. I am.
You got due process.
But I think he did too.
No.
I think you're being misled.
No, he did not get due
What's his
process.
name? Well, can you look? I'll look him up. I'll look him up because I'm not some heartless guy without a shirt on. I'm not wearing a shirt because it's beautiful outside. It's lovely. It is.
The gold chains are exquisite. But
Thank you. And I don't get to wear them often because I'm always working.
But here's the thing is, every time he's got to go to court, it's for something different than what they sent him.
So
to the gulag,
I'm misled on the fact that he wasn't like ordered to be out of the country. He had just been to court on these other multiple
things.
things.
Ordered to be out of the country. He was disappeared. And so were a whole
Well, that's a little dramatic way to put it.
It is true. That's the phrase.
You could say it like that, but it sounds a
that
little.
is the
Can I get a
phrase.
little closer? Sorry.
Disappeared
Thank
is
you.
the phrase that they use for
I guess
illegally taking people.
I guess that would work, right? If you're here and then now you're gone,
Yeah.
you're kind of fucking disappeared.
So
I'll give it to you.
He
Okay, so
may be a bad person, but
listen,
he
we
did not
listen.
get sent there.
I swear to y'all from the bottom of my heart, this is my first time even doing something like this. I swear to God, and I swear to you, this is like first
Anyway,
time.
as a reminder, if you can,
And
please
I
turn
want
on
us to like
Fox
work
and Madam
together
Shirt.
and be
Please
like
turn
reasonable
the
and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm
He says he's just asking
misinformed,
questions, but he actually keeps trying to instigate. So please make sure to ignore him because we do not need him instigating.
He's fine. He's trying to talk. He's okay.
Because everyone's been coming up to me saying he's trying to go on each.
it sounds like you're following me around, saying that I'm trying to instigate people.
Okay, you guys are having a good conversation. It's not bothering you? No. Okay, good. If it starts to bother you, let me know because I want to keep this a peaceful
I will,
protest.
but
Okay.
he's got opposing opinions, but we're hearing each other.
Okay, you guys are trying to connect and hear each other. I appreciate that.
That's
the main
what we
thing is
need
that
to
he was
do.
getting up in people's faces. He basically yelled at me.
Because that's you. She got in my face with the thing, and I said I can get loud too.
You don't need to get loud. I'm
What's-
trying to save my voice.
I don't care about your voice. You are very annoying. You're yelling in my ear. You're following me around, and you're lying about me to all these people.
This is what I was told.
Stop bothering me.
Lady's face. Now.
Stop
Okay, you guys-
bothering
you
me.
guys-
No, she's got this thing pointed.
Okay, here.
She's
I will
pointing
put my-
right at me with this thing. What about my space, bud? What about my fucking space?
Okay. Hey, it's okay.
She's like following me.
Hey, I'm right here.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yes.
Please. Leave me alone.
He really is truly
Okay,
genuinely
because
trying to
he keeps putting
understand.
his phone in people's faces, so I want to make
Ma'am,
sure
I'm not in people's faces.
You were just in my face.
Holy shit. You're following me with a megaphone.
Mad. I need you to calm down. You're triggered.
What a
You're acting
dipshit.
very triggered.
With a megaphone, asshole.
Sir, stop it.
I get that you're very triggered, but I need you to calm
I'm not triggered. That's not even my word. I don't say the word triggered. I say the word annoyed and bothered, and you are annoying and bothered. Okay. You're right about that.
I am a very annoying person.
That is it right there. Due process. That's the number.
And I agree with due process. I have been in trouble many times being a stupid ass kid.
Yeah.
I promise. And my life, I don't have any felonies because I did my time and I stopped fucking off, but like I was very close to ruining my life.
Yeah.
And I was lucky to have due process, and the judges actually showed me a little leniency, to be quite honest with you. So I'm a fan of what we're talking about
this
here.
is my point.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm not saying just because he's been in trouble, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that either. I promise.
Let me just explain. So what happened with this guy, imagine if...
Damn, I wonder how the audio's going to be.
Imagine if you were that kid, and rather than them taking you to court and giving you all the things the court did or, you know, gave out to you or didn't give out to you, imagine if they hadn't and they would have just shipped you to a prison in El Salvador country.
No, that's tragic. It is.
Yeah, and that is what happened.
Completely tragic.
And that is what's happening to a lot of people. And if it can happen to him, it's happened to...
I don't like that.
It's happened to foreign students who are here legally. It happened to a man who has a green card who's here legally. Children have been sent...
You mean legally? You said illegally, but
no,
you mean
I said
legally.
legally.
Okay,
yeah,
it sounded like...
legally.
I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
And
I just
there
wanted
are
to clarify.
children that are... There are 3 kids. One of them was stage 4 cancer that are 100% citizens that were shipped out of this country without due process. If that can happen to them, that can happen to all of us white people too.
Yeah, well,
So
look,
that is the issue.
I don't like... I must say that people... I'm not... Maybe you're not getting the memo, but people on my side, I guess. I don't even like to call it like that.
No, I know.
Like, I really am not some...
People who disagree
They're
with
calling me a
me.
fucking Nazi? Ma'am, I am like a ghetto child.
Yeah.
I'm a real ass white boy from the hood, you know, not some wigger either, not some suburb motherfucker that was just there. I was in the mix.
Yeah.
My homeboys will tell you. And so I ain't no Nazi. I'm quite the opposite. I go to Ecuador
Okay, but what
twice
was
a
your
year.
point? What was your point?
What was my point again?
What we're disagreeing with that you guys...
Oh, I said my side. My side was I don't even have a side really.
Before
I
that,
just
you said that something about people that agree with you. Otherwise,
Oh,
not,
yes,
right?
we don't want people just to be taken out of here without due process
No.
either. That's not the American way.
No.
Well, all we're asking for, honestly, is the American way and a little fucking common
But
sense.
that's the thing that everybody's asking for, and that's not
Ma'am,
what
some
we're
of these
getting.
signs are a little much. You know what I mean? And it's just like, when I ask them the questions, they literally don't have 2 more answers to back up their own fucking sign.
Well,
I mean,
I
you
get
thought it out. Oh, you're amazing. So nice to talk to you. And thank you for helping me out with that situation.
Try to dig a little deeper, you know.
I'll try to be a little more informed.
It's
That
hard.
hurt when you said that. Be a little more informed. I gotta say, that stung a little bit.
It's hard to get accurate information.
It is.
And so,
And
what
I've
I
heard that
try
he's
to
been in a
do-
lot of trouble. And I've heard that he had a deportation order, is what I heard. Maybe I'm
No, he was
misinformed.
due to go to court. He might have gotten deported in court, but they didn't.
Right, they didn't even let it run its
So
course.
that's one issue. But what I try to do is I try to listen to all the news, all the conservative news that I don't agree with, just to hear the other side. And it's hard because I don't agree with them, but I try to.
It is hard to listen to the others, right? Because they put it in such a way, it's like,
Yeah.
God, they're bullshitting their people, right?
We're right,
And
you're
they're-
wrong.
I know.
I gotta go.
I love you. Thank you, ma'am. I think I'm going to end it with that. Thank you again, ma'am. Yeah. I think we're good with that. I hope I got all that. Holy shit, I hope I got all that. Have a good day. Nope, not yet. Thank you. I'm really not here to argue with people. I'm kind of here to just figure it out. This is my first time ever doing something like this, I swear.
You should grab a sign and join us.
my sign might be a little different.
Well, that's why you're agitating people. So
Well, it's okay though, right? That's what we're here
I'm
for.
not going to engage with you. Thank you. Let the first
Yes,
man
ma'am.
go. We have a situation, and democracy is for sale. And that's the situation. We do have a situation. Services are being cut. It's terrible.
Thank you for caring about our democracy. Thank you for coming out and caring about our constitution more than the city. We will not have kids in this country. We will not have dictators in this country.
She's still talking about me. She's still talking about me. Is there any Trump people? No, there's not, huh? No. I would like to talk to them. See what they have to say. I bet it makes sense.
I have friends who
who I get along with very well. I'm very liberal.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very anti-Trump for all the same reasons.
Yes, ma'am.
But we talk about it.
I promise I'm not. She's saying she's saying I'm not agitating people, but I'm not.
No.
I'm just talking. I promise. This is my first time even doing something like this.
And I did defend you over there.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Because that's what we all need to engage.
We need to engage and talk about it, right? Because I love my people, all of them, and I think some people have been misled, right? As on the right as well. You know what I mean? But thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. She's following me. Oh my God. It only says 30 minutes. I hope I got everything. Shit. She's following me.
Oh, Melbourne Corner. How you guys doing today? Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you guys coming out here to protest to protect our Constitution and give us our
She's talking to y'all. Get in my fucking face. Woo! Probably gonna try to see me go to my car. I should have parked a little further away. I don't like people knowing who I am around here. I don't like that, actually. Might have just fucking shot myself in the foot.